Good afternoon to you. This is David Richard. I'm on Bouncing Triad, body, mind, and spirit. Hope you're doing well on this Friday afternoon as we get ready to head into the weekend. So today's topic, Balancing Triad. Why and then where do you start? This came up as I was doing some exercises in one of the classes I'm taking. It kind of triggered me up a little bit. So the reason why I do this, what's going on. And some of you heard the story, so I'm not going to go into details, but at least I will do some highlights here. The reason for Balancing the Triad. In the last several years, I've probably gone through some of the more challenging times I've had. Basically, in the last 2.5 years. It's one of the most challenging times I've had in my life so far, up to this point. And with Balancing the Triad, it's been looking back that I've actually understood the full perspective of it and the benefit of it and the reason for doing it. So the most challenging issues I've had is dealing with suicidal thoughts. Not the first time, but it was the first time I researched the techniques I was checking on. By doing Balancing the Triad, it got me through and past those thoughts. And then dealing with cancer. I went in for a simple biopsy, only to wake up, which I didn't know at the time was ICU. I woke up with the tube down my throat. Once the tube was out, I woke up conscious and had IVs in both arms, and I actually realized that I was catheterized. I had 2 tubes coming out my nose. And my feet were sore because I previously had IVs in my feet when the surgery was going to take place. My parents got there a couple hours later. I realized I was on ICU, and my only reaction was, okay. I went back the following week to I got a cancer diagnosis, had to stay the night again. I was okay with that. Went back the following week and had an 8-hour surgery. And I was still okay with that. The only time I got scared was when I realized I was going to pretty much lose my sense of smell, which right now, as in 2.5 years later, some of it's starting to come back. And then 3 weeks later, when I went for a follow-up, I had passed out and had a couple seizures. I handled that all okay. That's the part what I found out by doing Balancing the Triad. You develop the resilience and you can better handle the challenges that life throws at you. I got to the point to where, this was even before the cancer thing, not too much really riled me up. I used to get to the point, as I'm looking at my desk right here, I would get mad, and I would, usually if no one else was around, I would slam my fist on the desk because I'd get pissed off at something that was going on with the computer. Nothing was working right, something was going on there, and that doesn't happen to me anymore. Not too much actually gets me riled up. So that's why I do these videos. I want you to be able to have what I have, so that no matter what life throws at you, you can have an easier time to go through it and handle it in at least a better way. And that's the point. That's what I do all this for, is I understand the benefits have come through for me by doing this. And other benefits, I'm strong for me. I can pick up most things. I can do it. I eat pretty healthy. I got lean. I like the way my body looks. I'm getting a little better, but I like that. I get to sleep throughout the night. I usually have energy throughout the day. I'm constantly learning and figure out new things. I work creatively. I got a good connection with myself. I have good connection with my family and friends. I got a connection with the environment. Did all that come at once? No, it didn't. I developed that all the time, even though I didn't necessarily know I was doing it at the time. So if you can understand if that would be a benefit for you, to be able to have any of those things, to be able to handle the challenges life throws at you easier, start with Balancing the Triad. So where do you start at? You start out right where you're at. And yes, you can easily do all this in one day. It doesn't take a whole lot of time. It can if you choose to, but it doesn't have to. For body, do some type of exercise, even if it's 5-10 minutes a day. You get up in the morning, you can do some push-ups and squats, or practice those throughout the day. There's your body. Food, nutrition. Make good choices for food. Sleep, get some good sleep at night. And there's things you can do to help if you have challenges with that. For the mind, read. Preferably do something that's going to help create and expand your mind. Say if you read 3 pages in the morning, maybe 3 pages in the afternoon, say 3 pages at night or 4 pages at night, there's 10 pages a day. In a month, you've read a 300-page book. Creativity. Play some games. Keep exercising your mind that makes you think, makes you figure things out. Creativity. Do some artwork. Or for me, a lot of times the creativity is what I'm going to do next, what I'm going to work on something else. Spend some quiet time with yourself. Get to work. Put the positive stuff into your subconscious. And that is simply by what you read, what you hear, what you listen to, what you think. Your personal spirituality. Spend some time in solitude for yourself, even if it's 5 minutes. If you're driving somewhere, if you get home, before you go inside, close your eyes, just spend 5 minutes, take a nice deep breath, then go inside. There's your chance. Get a chance to spend ground and be time with your family, with your community, who supports you and lifts you up. And environmental spirituality. Spend some time outside if you can. If you got a plant inside that's close enough, if you got a pet, or if you believe in a higher power, work on the connection. You can connect that from anywhere. Just a few minutes throughout the day will start working on your balance in the triad for your body, your mind, and spirit, and make a huge impact in your life. That's what I've found with my life. That's why I do these videos. That's why I share these things. Because I want others not to have to go through what I did, or at least to be able to have the ease to go through things I did, which is interesting because most people have a problem, then come up with a solution. I happen to have the solution even though I didn't know about it, so when the problem came up, it was a little easier to handle. So work on that. And I got some other things that are going to be coming up soon to where I can have a chance to work with some people in a little easier format. And you can get some more tips and different things like that. So that's my message for you today. Let you know the reason I do Balance in the Triad, what the benefits are from it, and what they can be for you. And then start with where you're at. Start small. You know I'm big about baby steps, so take those smaller steps in each area. And you can see, it doesn't take very much to do. But yet, they build on top of each other, and the impact is huge. So let me know where you worked out in Balance in your Triad. Let me know if this interests you. Leave a comment if you have a question or anything. Do that, and have yourself a wonderful Friday as you go into your weekend. We will catch you next time. Take care, and balance into you.